Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Season 7 of Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using these heart dice that were sent in by a viewer. Thanks. Let's get things started with our roll for bread. 6, Hawaiian. Hawaiian bread is soft and sweet. We're going to go ahead and use our toast cantrip to hopefully give it a little bit more structural support. All right, that should do nicely. Phase 1 done and all is well. Next up, let's roll for Maine. 9, ham. Today I have some nice smoked honey ham. It's got a little sweetness, which will nicely match our Hawaiian bread's slight sweetness. Let's roll for our cheese. 1, provolone. This provolone has a smoky flavor, which goes right along with our smoked ham. So far, so good. Okay, let's roll for our roughage. 1, prickly pear and 2, cucumber. Prickly pear is the fruit of the prickly pear cactus. The protective spines have already been removed, so all we have to do now is just cut through its thick outer skin and open it up to reveal the soft inner fruit. The soft, pulpy fruit is filled with seeds that are too hard to bite through, but are not harmful to swallow. They are somewhat difficult to remove without making the fruit into just mush, though, so it's pretty common to just spit them out as you're eating. The fruit has a mild and sweet flavor, kind of like watermelon. Flavor-wise, I see no problems here, as long as we can get around those seeds in the end. Now it's time for the triumphant return of our mandolin, because sometimes you have to eat an entire cucumber, but not today. We'll get some nice thin slices of cucumber here to add on top of our sandwich, giving, again, a mild flavor and a nice crunch. Really seeing some nice cohesiveness in this sandwich so far. Next up, let's get wild with our wild magic. 15, TMNT. This pizza seasoning is named for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which themselves are named after Renaissance painters and sculptors. What a world we live in. And last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 14, curry sauce. I bought this sauce at the Dutch Village thinking curry sounds nice. Not really understanding that it was curry ketchup. Probably would have been lower on the list had I known that. But the good news is, generally you add something to ketchup, it makes it better. Let's go ahead and get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross section. Well, it looks really nice. Honestly, not much to complain about with this one. At least on the surface, it seems like it's going to go together pretty well. Let's give it a taste. You know, this is a pretty tasty sandwich, overshadowed by one thing. I really underestimated just how many seeds there are in a prickly pear, and it's genuinely pretty disconcerting to have to pick out small inedible bits from your sandwich. That's just not an experience that I'm used to. You go into a piece of fish expecting a couple bones, or a piece of fruit expecting some seeds, but not a sandwich. Flavor-wise, this is great, but it definitely loses some points for dining experience. I think I'm going to go ahead and give this one an 8.7, and I think that we're going to call it the check for traps. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again on Wednesday.